2009 Mazda. The subframe's been replaced. All 4 wheel bearings have been replaced. One of the axles was replaced, the driver's side. Put it all back together. Thought I did a good job. I'm having some noises coming from the sway bar though. Something must not have gotten tightened, or maybe the bushings are bad when I disturbed them. I don't know. So I'm going to jack the car up. I'm going to loosen both of the sway bar brackets that hold it to the cross member, the subframe, and see if I can figure out why it's making that noise. I know it's a sway bar because I disconnect the vertical portion of it and the noise goes away. So it has to be related to the sway bar. I don't know if you're supposed to lube the rod, the sway bar going through the bushings or not. I didn't do that. I just put it back together, and I disturbed it. Obviously, it was off the car for a whole week while I waited for bolts to come in. Don't know if it's related. Don't know if I just didn't tighten something. I'll find out today. I'm gonna get up there and take a look. Okay, so I've removed the sway bar bushings, the front ones, front sway bar, and they're cracked up pretty good. I mean, they still feel pliable, but they're definitely worn. These have almost 180,000 miles on them, and if you move it around, you see they're cracking. See that? So I'm going to replace those. And just a tip: when you install these things back in, this arrow needs to point towards the front of the car. So I guess the spacing on the bolts is slightly different or something. Not sure, but yeah, these are going to be replaced. And when I install them, I'm going to put silicon-based grease. Don't put petroleum-based because it'll destroy the rubber over time. So silicon-based with no, make sure it's labeled on the can that it's rubber safe, because these are rubber. These are not polyurethane. Also, same thing with polyurethane. If you go polyurethane, do not put oil-based or petroleum-based grease on it. It's got to be silicon-based. So what the problem was, I believe, is the rod going through here. This had a dry joint because I had left it off the car for a week, and we had rain and humidity and all kinds of stuff going on in that week. And I think it just made it where this rubber was grabbing the sway bar metal, the bar that went through it, and when it would twist, it would get stuck and store energy. And then when you would go the other direction, when you would turn the other way, it would put enough force to release that energy and make a big loud popping noise. So, I mean, I could have just greased these and probably been fine, but I'm going to replace them. I'll get them next weekend, or hopefully I'll get them by next weekend, and I'll install them, and then I'll know if that fixes it or not. But it wasn't a safety thing. It was just an annoyance thing. It sounds like your wheels are about to fall off, but it was no big deal. All right, well, that's it for this video. I probably won't even show you installing them. I don't know, I might. Anyway, see you on the next one.